3 months later came the assassination of President Kennedy and the days of mourning that followed.
Everybody remembers that day in November 1963. What precisely do you remember about it? Where were you and what were you doing when the news of Kennedy's shooting came through?
I was at my slot on the news desk, which I occupied from about 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. on.
About 1:30 p.m., alarm bells rang on the United Press machine.
I heard the 5 bells and knew that something was coming. The United Press didn't have many bulletins in those days, and that was a rarity.
CBS broke into a soap opera as Cronkite alerted the nation to the news of the shooting.
Here is a bulletin from CBS News.
I went into the broadcast booth and ad-libbed a bulletin, and then they started feeding me some copy, and I ad-libbed from the copy a couple more bulletins.
Did you cry?
Well, that came a little later. I was far too busy covering this story for the first couple of hours until I had to say the president is dead. And when that moment came, I choked.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago. Vice President Lyndon Johnson has left the hospital in Dallas, but we do not know.
Fortunately, I overcame that, but it certainly was an emotional moment for me.